it's an event where you always lose. So no matter what, no matter how well you do, no matter how high you go, the bar eventually is going to win. You're eventually going to knock it down no matter what. And I'm really trying to envision this energy inside of me and just wait for it to explode, almost like a stick of dynamite right at takeoff. For a split second, you're flying. And it's something that you're not supposed to be able to do as a human being. There's this one moment of like utter bliss, just weightlessness. How you do anything is how you do everything. And so if I'm doing everything successful and with the utmost of everything I've got, then everything seems to do better. Jump, pause, oh yeah. I like having a lot of things on the go, not necessarily having your structured 9-to-5 job. Haven't felt like this in so many moons. I'm creating my career and creating what eventually will be my empire, hopefully. I also have a lot on the line every single day. All right, we can rock that. And I like playing. I'm making a career of playing. It's recess all day. What you do is you jump up, right? Put your hands down, jump out, put it back together, okay?
Some people might go the path of Jesse has a short attention span and sees something shiny and gets excited about it. But Jesse's done very well at staying away from doing things he doesn't really care about. He's just so creatively brilliant that I think he probably needs a lot of different things to, you know, keep that inspired.
Good. Come on, Hogman, let's go! Let's go, Hogman! Your right knee's unruly. Fired up, there, good. Having a business that helps other people, and you give, you grow. And so a business that continues to give, and it's a nice correlation. Really, financially, the more money our business makes, the more people we're helping. And to be honest with you, I get bored of track really fast. But I don't get bored of it when I have a lot of other challenges in my face.
Where's Heaven?
Something must have spooked her. Acting is grown people's make-believe. And again, it's recess all the time. So it's just another example when I get to play and I get to put my heart into it. And it's called a career. Someone would say that's a giant risk you took there. For me, it doesn't seem like a giant risk. It seems like the thing to do. It seems like I would be risking a lot by focusing on one thing. The sport itself, I really felt kind of like an old man. Like I didn't feel like I was getting much better. And so I decided that I was going to come back home, back to Edmonton, and I was going to focus on the film, the acting career. It's something that I really truly wanted to come back and get to.
Look like nothing's gonna come my way.
I'm an avid Idol fan. I always said to myself, I'd love to do this show. So I audition, and I get through the first couple rounds, then I get my golden ticket. And so I'm on my way to Toronto. And so they also picked me to do a little backstory about it. They read somewhere that I was a high jumper, and I was trying to tell them, no, I've retired, I don't high jump anymore. But they poked and prodded. I ended up high jumping, not for a medal, not for anything, just to jump, just to show somebody this is how high I jump. And I felt like I did when I was 8 years old, and I've never had so much fun jumping.
I had never seen him jump before Canadian Idol, doing that piece on him. And he had just had so much fun with it, and it was just so glorious and freeing for him.
At that point, I decided there's more here for me, and I wanted to find out what that was. And thus, here I come back into the sport with a whole new attitude and really pumped. I've become a little bit more focused of an athlete. I understand that, you know, there's some things that are out of my control, but hard work and believing in yourself is 100% in my control. My goals are to go to the Olympics and do as well as possible. It's something I've thought about my whole life. It's something that I've essentially worked towards my whole life. I mean, other athletes who are on their way to what is one of the biggest sporting events in the world often do cut back some of the distractions in their life, and they focus 100% on the sport. I don't. I think as I do more happens. It's scary to leave the door open, but I think for me, I'd rather have a world of possibilities than focus on one. People are assuming that I'm all over the map because there's a lot of different aspects of my life and of my career. But the reality of the situation is I'm living a balanced life. A life that has fun, a life that has hard work, a life that has challenge, a life that has social aspects, a life that has me sometimes guessing what the next thing is going to be. The more you see me and the more crazy I am out there and all over the place, things are going right. It's good news.